Oh. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold up. I swear to God, this shit's being wonky.
But he ain't put me on the spot.
How about now?
I don't know. We have sound.
Yeah, good.
All right, I bet.
All right. I guess I'll redo it. Welcome everybody through our technical difficulties to the stream/podcast. Episode 3 of Chalkn It Up will be tonight. We do have a special guest for you. I will introduce him in 1 second, but let's do the mainstays first. I am your host for tonight. For this introduction, I'm T-Pop. We have right above me on the screen, we have On It. On It, say hi.
Yo, what up?
I think he's below.
We have,
I'm actually below you, Tom.
Yeah, he's below you.
He's a power bottom. He's a power bottom.
It's all good.
We have Ashton. Ashton, what's up? Ashton, by the way, I just want to say he is in a remote location doing this podcast. Very dedicated, brother. And we have Hopper. Hopper, say hi. There
Hello.
We have
Speaking of
Sharma.
Ration's baby face.
Yo, how's it going?
What up? What up, Sharm? And then our special guest of the evening is none other than Cheeto Wonga. And go ahead, Cheeto. Say
He'll
hi.
be joining us shortly. He's muted.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is Cheeto's gonna mute out for a little while. We're gonna go over a couple of the things that we want to go over quickly with the team and the organization, and then we'll bring Cheeto in for a very good, insightful interview on.
Your cam's messed up, Hopper.
Yeah,
by the way.
I know. Hang on. It
And
clicked
I'm
on
gonna wait
Cheeto
for Hopper
some
because
reason.
I'm going to.
My bad. We're there we go. We're getting used to Discord instead of our normal Skype setups.
Hopper, I'm letting you roll with the intro, with the rest of the intro here.
All right, yeah. So I know it's long awaited. We've had some scheduling changes throughout the past couple of weeks, but episode 3 here we are. Going to start it off with giving a little bit of rundown on our most recent campaign, if you will. Legends of Six is actively recruiting. We are looking for content creators. We are looking for social media manager. We are looking for people who want to come in and bring something to the table. If you are interested, hit us up on Twitter. Legends of Six. Hit us up here during chat. Pretty much anywhere you can find us. Let us know. Also, I'm going to pass the torch on to our boys Ashton and Sharma with the details on the current situation with our COD teams. Take it away, boys.
Go ahead, Sharma. Coach Sharma. Let him know what's up with the team, how we looking.
So most of you know, we did place top 6 at Major 1 of the Premier Circuit, but we wanted to test around like some roster changes and stuff. So we've been trying out a couple of guys as well as trying to start a secondary roster. So that's pretty much what we're working on. But as of right now, you know, we're still just kind of working out the kinks.
Yeah, anybody out there looking to compete, play underneath the funded org that's nasty, trying to play at LANs, just playing online leagues, online tournaments, just want to brand a rep, you know, hit us up on Twitter, shoot us a DM. Me or Sharma probably will see it almost instantaneously. Just let us know, man. We're trying to see who can fill in on that main roster with the spots that are there that are open. You know, we're trying to get better than top 6 at the next LAN. You know, top 6 is good, but, you know, we want that first place prize. Top 6 it's good, but it's not good enough.
Fact. That is a big fact. I do want to, real quick, I want to intervene and just congratulate two new members to the content team. One of them being Quacks. He, again, people might know Quacks in the competitive scene. He does play competitive Call of Duty, but he also did want to produce content for us. So, you know, I got in touch with him. I've been talking with him for a little while now, and he decided to come over and hop on the Legends of Six train, so that's good. And then Hopper, I'll let you introduce the other individual because you put in the work for this individual. So
So
go
our
ahead.
other newest content creator, we added another legend, just as we did with Quacks. El Capi Dan. You can find Dan over on Kick, where he just recently did his 40th birthday stream, running 24 hours. So happy belated birthday to our boy Dan. 40 never looked so good, man.
Except on it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, man, don't make fun of our old man like that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
can't. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for some internet connection errors on my side here. Hoping that that does not happen again, but I cannot make any promises because Spectrum is dog shit.
It's weather related. There's nothing you can
Yes,
do
it is
about it.
weather related. It's kind of out of our control at the moment.
I'm in Ohio, Sunny.
So our next order of business, Tommy, you want to take it away?
Yeah. If you guys have been following the X page, formerly known as Twitter, for us, Legends of Six, you would see that we've been doing a lot of sneak peeks on our merchandise that's coming out.
Right.
Pretty soon. We don't have a specific date yet, but I mean, we will be releasing this all very, very soon. It'll be a full collection: shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, you name it. We're gonna have a big assortment of Legends of Six branded items for you guys to support. I know us here, we're all gonna be repping it heavily, and in my opinion, it looks pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I guess
I'll
that's
place
kind of
my
our
order.
yeah. We
My
already
order,
have a
man.
few orders
I ordered
placed.
almost $500 worth of stuff to rep. So you're
Yeah,
only gonna catch me repping
I was gonna
LO6
say.
only
That is
everything
a
on every
fraction
podcast and
of.
anything like that.
By the way, that is a fraction
Yeah.
of what I found out I get to pay for the conversation the other day.
On a personal base.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
He gets to buy one shirt, guys.
If that.
The foot got stepped down.
hey, look, it
Are
is
you
what
done
it
with that
is.
top flight?
Yeah. I mean, unless anyone has anything to touch on it, I know
Yep.
it's still. Oh, go ahead.
Everyone who's watching right now, we could probably thank all of y'all, if not most of you guys, for getting us past our quota in order to try on our way to partnership with Glitch. You can go on, still order. We want you to order more. Use code LO6GG
I didn't know
at
it had
checkout.
words on the back like mine did. That's cool.
Before checkout, actually, so it's before checkout. It's a little wonky. So you gotta go at the top and put in like the code at the very top, and then you go to checkout. So it's not in the discount section when you go to checkout. So just keep an eye on that. Keep pushing that out, and let us know. Give us some feedback on Discord, on Twitter. That way we know kind of what we want to go with if we start doing giveaways, what flavors we're going to offer.
Yeah.
And the company itself, as we become more more of a partnership with them, to give them good feedback. I think they were giving out a 25% code for going on and filling out a survey for them. If you go look at that, I think they tweeted it out or something.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway.
It was the other day.
I didn't even peep that.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, thank you to our amazing sponsors, Glitch Energy, Top Flight Threads, I Play Games. Without them, this would not be possible. So appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you guys again for your support in our journey for the Glitch partnership. We greatly appreciate it as owners, and we greatly appreciate it as a team. Get everybody hydrated.
No way we
good.
get that without y'all's help, man. For real. That's a huge thing to
Exactly.
be able to have over 20 people come in and help us try to secure that. It's huge, man. We literally cannot do that by ourselves. There's no way.
Oh yeah, good shit. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody. Only up from here.
With that being said, we're gonna let our unregistered hype man hype up our special guest. Sharma, take it away, you unregistered hype man.
Unregistered hype man. Well, I mean, you guys know him, the one and only Cheeto Wonga, owner of the low tier circuit, co-owner of the premier circuit. If you guys don't know him by now, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing for the past 7 years.
Living under a rock.
Everyone knows who the fuck I am.
Hey, there he
Hey.
is, ladies and gentlemen. Cheeto in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's good, y'all?
So for those who are not aware,
Not doing
this was
shit.
in the making for several weeks, and it has taken several weeks to get this man on this podcast. So we appreciate Cheeto for joining in with
Very
us.
busy dude.
Busy schedule. It's a busy schedule.
Shit doesn't happen when you have fiber.
That is true.
For real.
I'm just out of the fiber area because I live on an island.
Yeah, that blows. I didn't hurry up and get the fuck back home.
Dude,
Had stuff to do in here.
I had fiber, so like a year and a half ago, like I was kind of living out in the country, I actually found this internet that was gonna provide fiber. Ended up getting it, dude. Best thing I had. Then ended up having to move and stuff, and now it's like I don't have it, bro. And I just wish I didn't move. You know.
Damn, you have a regular people internet.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely feel like a peasant.
Sharma, are we recording?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so we can resume. Obviously, it's gonna be without Hopper, but I mean, there's nothing we could do about that. So, I guess we could move forward with
R.I.P.
our,
Hopper's internet and his house.
yeah, we'll move forward with our questions for Cheeto. Sorry about the inconvenience for you as well, Cheeto.
Hey man, no worries.
It's okay. We'll piece it together. It's all right. We'll piece together the podcast plus this. They'll make a video. It's all good.
Hell yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. So I did honestly, I did want to congratulate you for throwing such a successful event. From what I hear, from multiple sources, Denver ran super smooth, and everyone pretty much had a great time. There's a whole bunch of teams involved. From my perspective, watching at home, it was nice to see, the casters and the different teams and everything, and obviously it helped that we placed relatively well. So congratulations on the successful event and more to come, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sharma, you were there. Well, I mean, that was your first event, right?
Yeah.
Like local wise. I mean, what was your opinion
I mean,
on everything?
it was pretty good, honestly. Like, it was an awesome event. Like, it wasn't there was no fights and stuff, kind of like
That's good.
some of the other locals, especially like the first ones of the year and stuff. But yeah, no, it was pretty awesome. There was definitely some good competition there and stuff, and just like the vibes are awesome, dude. It was pretty good. I definitely recommend it to those of you who haven't, because it's just a good experience, dude.
On the bright side, we didn't run in any too many major delays that pushed anything back. Like we didn't get Activision banned once the whole weekend, which was
Oh,
fucking insane.
yeah, that's good.
Um, no PC. Well, we had one PC crash day one. That's why people had to sit weird. I think your team was one of the teams that had to sit weird, or that was Frigid. I can't remember. They had to
Yeah,
sit like back to back,
Oh, what the fuck?
which was annoying. But
Yeah.
by day two, everything was sorted out, and then the main stage was really really well set. They had really good PCs up there. Competitive integrity. Everything was removed besides the game, Discord, and the overclock software. So
Hmm.
I mean, it was just a really good event overall. Really appreciate the venue and everything they did for the weekend, and the casters were in person, which was cool. And then we had that caster match, which was even more fun.
oh
So
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I had a lot of
For
fun
sure.
that weekend
that
for
was
sure.
that was pretty
Hey,
cool.
hey Cheeto, how many? What's the manpower like to put on an event like that?
Oh, dude, it's fucking hard. There's a lot of upfront costs,
Like,
and that like people don't even think about, right? So, I mean, there's the venue, then there's casters, there's travel, there's hotel for us to get there and put the event on, and then you got to pay admins. So we got people sitting at the desk, people sending people down, and then we got social media people. So people like clipping stuff in the stream, posting stuff on Twitter, the raffles, people to host those, getting sponsors out, sitting in calls for like 12 hours a day. I mean, I have a call in 15 minutes for fucking another sponsor meeting, and then I have meetings all this week, starting at like 5 p.m. till midnight. So it's I probably put like 150, 160 hours in meetings before Denver,
Jeez.
Yeah.
and then 12-hour days during Denver. So
Yeah.
So
it was
you
just
have a pretty good idea of like you have a good foundation to build on for the next few events that you can kind of carbon copy them.
yeah. On the bright side, I've been doing this for fucking ever. So I have pretty good connections when it comes to like sponsor conversations. They kind of flow now. Like you guys have been in them when I was pitching, so
Yeah,
they kind of just flow now. A little bit earlier on, I was fumbling through and stumbling through, but now talking in front of people is a lot easier.
Yeah, just kind of
Um,
yeah.
finding that rhythm
See
of
that?
it. Yeah.
yeah,
How did that like discussion go kind of with like NGNL and stuff to like actually start the Premier Circuit? To make
funny
it
enough,
some giant circuit.
actually, I know we weren't really affiliated back then, but right when Challengers got announced and there was only gonna be 2 Challengers events,
Mhm.
E-Zone reached out to me and he's like, let's do a circuit. We could host 3 events, one in Columbus, one in New York, one in Texas, and then he's like, I'll fly you out to all these events, blah blah blah, whatever. I was like, cool, let's do it. So I tweeted out, I was like, nobody buy any Challengers passes until you see what me and E-Zone have going on. And then literally the next morning, 10 a.m., we're supposed to announce the circuit at like 3 p.m. Me and E-Zone. I get a phone call from a number I don't know, and it's fucking AWL. And he's like, "Hey, why don't we run a circuit?" I was like, "Okay, hold on a second." I was like, "I just had this conversation, literally deja vu."
Yeah.
And their pitch was just a little bit better than E-Zone's, and fuck E-Zone anyway. But so I went, so I went with them, and then
Yeah.
I mean, E-Zone's kind of took a back seat since I took over. So
Yeah. That's
not
crazy
not to
actually.
say that we monopolize events, but I
Yeah.
mean, we have the only dates available that don't have cups. We're the biggest events hosting prize pool and team wise.
Yep.
It's
I
just like it's
definitely.
kind of a no brainer to attend us over them. So when they
Yeah.
reached out to me, it was just like, yeah, absolutely, because NGNL, they're like the business side, right? So they handle all the licensing, the money. The owner over there is named CJ. You guys. I don't know if he was in that meeting, the first one we had, but
No, he
he's
wasn't there.
awesome, really good, dedicated guy. And then
Yeah, he seems to look.
there's Jacob from AWL. I mean, he's hosted some of the best leagues online COD has ever seen. He's been hosting some a little bit longer than I have online tournament wise, and then they just branched out into or into land tournaments, and I saw what they did. They did well, so he handles like the budget, and then I go out and talk to the people. So we got a good trio dynamic going on.
So you were just kind of in the right place, right time for those phone calls to come in to try to start this thing, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we from that call, he called me like 10 a.m. We sat in a call till like 9 p.m.
Jeez,
and we hammered out the logo, the dates, the events, everything.
that's actually
Um,
badass.
yeah, I mean the name, our logo. We had a team of like 10 people working on it at some point that night, and we literally had everything posted. We had a video fucking that next day out. So
Yeah, I remember we were sitting here, we were like scrimming with the guys one night. Obviously, we were just recording VOD and whatnot. And I remember seeing the tweet where it was like 3 locations, 25,000, blah blah. I was like, holy shit, y'all, look at this! Like, this is gonna be fucking huge. I mean, literally, we know we're gonna end up targeting y'all sponsoring an event and shit. But like at the time it was announced, we're like, holy shit, like this is actually insane. Whenever we saw the tweet, like it was
yeah, I
actually
mean
mind
it
blowing.
was a little ambitious, honestly, because
Yeah,
the first $8,000 tournament hosted in the last 5 years was hosted by me, and no one's done it in 5 years, right? And now we're trying to do 3 in a row.
yeah,
Yep.
So I don't know. It's give and take because the
People,
scene
yeah, with the way
it's
it's
weird.
going, people they're gonna see, and then they're just gonna start flowing in. Because all the other locals that are coming up now, like you said, like nobody's hosting a prize pool or as many passes available. So it's just
exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
we have the
told these
best
guys.
venues, everything. It's just weird.
Yeah, like I told them, I feel like it's like even bigger than just like 3 locals this year. Like it's something that's just gonna like continue to grow and be something bigger next year. You know, it's not just gonna be like okay, a 1 year deal, 3 locals, and it's just gonna like go to bed forever. You know,
So a little
it's
bit of
really
sneak
gonna be
peek into
something.
the next year. Not that you brought it up. I mean, we're gonna try and start the circuit in December with a like a launch event for the new game,
Okay. Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we're
that'd be
also gonna
bad.
do. It's gonna be a little bit more stretched out schedule for land events, and then in between
Mhm.
those land events, we're gonna do leagues for people to win like passes for the events,
Yeah.
whatever. And then we're also gonna do online
Okay.
cups, kind of through COD Agent. So I mean, we're gonna really take over the scene next year as far as like a roadmap style.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, Premier Circuit's gonna be everywhere for the next like 12 months. I'm pretty
Oh yeah,
excited.
yeah. I mean, we can already tell just from now, just this year alone, the takeoff that it's had already. You know, it's just gonna keep going and going and going as long as you keep growing with it.
Yes,
Yep.
and y'all too. Like I've seen y'all had some exponential growth over the weekend, not only
Oh
from
yeah.
just like
Oh dude.
placing, but all the promotion and stuff.
Oh
And
yeah. That
you
Dude,
and
guys are
I was like
thriving over there.
blowing up our group message, like, yo, look at our analytics. Like, look at these analytics, like every day. Cause for the most part, I'm the person for the most part that's doing the Twitter for the most part. Like, especially from that weekend too. I was the one posting a lot of it. And I was like, bro, look at all the fucking followers, the impressions, the retweets. Like, I was like, holy shit. Like, we got at least 2 more of these that we're gonna be in, you know. I was like, what like there's just no telling where we're gonna be in 6 months.
I know,
I
dude.
was
It's
like,
just you guys got in at like, the perfect time when we were
yep.
first starting,
yeah.
and
You know.
you guys are around for the whole ride, which I really appreciate.
Oh
So
yeah. That
Yeah.
and I will
And
say
we
like.
started.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
with the way things are going, how you was kind of touching on plans for next year, we definitely would love to be, to help with that as much as we can too, and stuff.
Yeah,
And all I gotta say is, at the end of the day, just keep your eyes on us because we're gonna be legendary. I can tell you that much.
yeah, yeah. We
yeah, I'm
definitely started at
excited.
the right time because we started in. I mean, like, okay, we've been around for a little bit, but just kind of like in our group. But we really started to try to take it outside of the group at the end of December, basically beginning of January, beginning of this year, pretty much.
Would we
Yeah,
start in 2021? It's like
It was longer than that. It's
when
been
we.
around forever.
Yeah.
That was
It was
yeah.
like Black Ops 4. Black Ops
I,
4 is like the original
It,
like 6 people.
yeah,
2019.
it's just the
Wow.
I
Yeah,
like
was.
like
the way I see it. Like 5 months ago, it was like it was a simple little 2v2 tourney within the Discord, and then now at this
yeah, dead
time
ass.
we're here where we're at now. So
Yeah.
it's a
It's
major
crazy
step.
come up, especially for an org of y'all's size. It's just
Oh yeah,
no one's doing it like you guys.
It's just
yeah.
it's
No,
the
we won't
passion
be.
we put in. At the end of the day, that's
Oh,
what it is.
wait till Cheeto. You want to see? Wait till you see our announcement next week. That's coming. Just wait till you see that one.
I'm
I mean,
excited, man.
we can't give away nothing about that next week, but wait till you see the announcements we have next week coming.
Oh, it's an announcement, all right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait till you see this
Oh
announcement next
shit.
week. You're gonna be like,
Yeah,
holy shit. Yeah,
like I
this is
said, we're gonna be
the
legendary.
dopamine. The dopamine running through this org right now from this announcement that's coming next week is absurd.
I'm really happy that y'all are succeeding the way you are, for real. I mean, this is exactly the conversation we had when we first
Yeah,
met, so
yeah.
I'm glad to finally see it
That's
come to
why
fruition.
That's why whenever you were telling us, like in that meeting, we were almost immediately all on board. Just like this is the chance we need. This is the perfect timing. It's time to strap in.
Yeah, so we definitely appreciate you, helping us open that door so we could, take it to where we're at right now and beyond that. But Cheeto, I did want to ask you a question about the major itself, if you don't mind.
Very good.
Um, with all the teams there, right? Obviously, there's favorites. There's teams that we knew weren't going to do so hot from the beginning, so on and so forth. That's everything. Was there any teams in particular that kind of surprised you and took that next step forward on land? Because I know land's obviously different than an online environment.
I mean, not to shit talk you guys, but when we were sitting down reading the rosters, I didn't know a single player on your guys' team.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, nobody does.
yep, and
I was like, who the fuck did these guys send? I was like, they got a sponsored spot, they got a guaranteed stream spot, and this is who they sent. And I was like, okay, whatever. So we had you guys like top 16, not making it out of your pool, and then you guys got first in your pool, I think.
No, Earn Your Medal did. The only
Okay, yeah, you guys got
lost
second,
was them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was fucking crazy in my opinion. You guys had a really hard pool, and then you still went on to beat Frigid, which I had them beating
We
you guys,
smoked.
and you
We
3-0'd
smoked them
them
3-0.
bad.
Yeah, we smoked them bad.
Yeah, I will say Frigid. They dug their own grave.
Yeah.
They dug their own grave on that one. There was an
Yeah.
agreement to no snaking, and somebody
Started
snaked.
snaking.
Yeah, somebody
Red
snaked.
card. Yeah,
So
red card.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but me and Jacob were behind you guys pretty much the whole weekend. Like, damn. And then you
Oh.
guys would beat the next team. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
guys beat the
Like I
next
said,
team.
yeah. I was standing there the whole time, so like all the people I heard coming up and stuff, they were like who are these guys and stuff, like who are like we haven't heard of these guys before and
And
stuff.
the same way you promised us a come up in that meeting, whenever we sat down with those four, that was our promise to them, was like, look, y'all have no following right now. We don't neither. We want to help grow y'all, and y'all help grow us. Let's just see what happens. And then
Yeah, I mean,
I
it was
think we've been
crazy.
pretty successful on both ends on that one.
I mean, people are coming up to me. They're like, who the fuck are these guys? And I was like,
Yeah.
that's my team, baby. They're making it all the way.
Online, because they had such little followings on Twitter already. So like anytime we would scrim people, they'd be like, who the fuck are they? Nah, they're cheating. Like that's the automatic accusation whenever you get shit on by people that have no following, right? Oh, they're
Yeah.
cheating. So like that was a huge thing. Be like, nah, look, bitch, they placed top 6 at land. They're not cheating. Like they're pretty fucking good.
And then it was just like kind of hard to get scrims with those like better challenger
Those kind of
teams
followings.
and stuff, So it was kind of like we promised those guys, we're like, okay, so like we'll do what we can, to like help like get your guys' names out there and stuff. So you like people are gonna see your talent, and that way you guys can get those better, scrims and whatnot.
Let your gunning speak, bro.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Hey Cheeto, so you said you got a meeting in like a couple minutes here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a little late to it.
Okay, I was gonna say if there was something important that you wanted to cover with us, do you want to get it out before you head to jet?
Well, I don't think we can talk about exactly what we got planned, but I'm just we got to keep an eye out.
Oh yeah.
Very soon, big stuff coming together. So,
what's the socials? Where can people find you? Like, where can people look at the Premier League?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything's gonna be announced on the Premier Circuit Twitter. That's Premier_Circuit, I think.
Yep.
On Twitter.
Yep. Well, for sure. Yeah, we'll make sure to put a link. Put all the links and stuff in the in the description.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then once things go live, it's just gonna be a ride, man. Like, and we're gonna ride it all the way out to, we can't. So I'm excited.
Sick. I do got a question. Before you go.
What's up, man?
Caught and everything. I gotta know. This is always a topic, always a debate. What's your top 5 COD list? Top 5.
Advanced Warfare is number 1. Not
Shit,
even
we
close.
love you around here. We love you around here. All
Wait,
right.
hold on. You cut out. You said Advanced Warfare is number 1?
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare is number 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a legend. You're a legend. We love you.
BO4 is number 2, and then the rest of them suck. So.
Yeah. BO2 sucks. MW2 sucks. All of them.
I mean, I'd put all right, if I had to actually make a list, I go AW, BO4, MW 2019, MW 3.
Okay.
Which
and
MW 3? Which MW 3?
Nah, not the new one. The old one.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
not this one. Not
Okay.
this one. It's not it.
And then maybe World at War. I really like World at War.
World at War. That's my man's.
Yeah, that's
where I started at.
That's the on it shout.
I love you, Cheeto. It's kind of an okay list though. But the AW that guy gives you a lot of brownie points right here.
I mean, I hated the other jetpack games, but AW was fun. I mean, I won my first local when I was 15. So.
How many locals have you won? I know you keep count. Don't tell me you don't know.
In COD, I've won 14. In Halo, I've won 9.
Damn, he's a young shotty formal out here. Holy shit!
I haven't even won 14 ranked play games.
I don't think I've played 14 ranked played games.
I mean, when I was coming up, I was playing Sibilance and Mac Melton grand finals of a local, dude, because they were only 16, 17. And these people now are playing like Conwa in grand finals and fucking saying it's hard. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I was playing literal pro players in the making.
I was gonna
in
say,
grand
well,
finals.
I remember growing up, and it was like Simp going to all these locals and stuff, and then like whenever he turned 18, and then after that it was like I don't know, it just kind of changed. The scene definitely changed with
Grand finals of ETG. It was me, Brolic, Fozo, and Despair, and we're playing Simp, Profizi, Pemby, and Oog the Legend, and we lost.
Damn.
Well, a couple
Young goat
noteworthy
Simp.
names there.
Yeah, so I mean,
young goat right there.
I'd probably be like a 40-time land champ if I wasn't playing fucking literal pros in grand finals.
Every week. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking nuts. Hey man, but you can say that you played against them though. You know, like people like me, we can't say that. You know, we're just little diamond players around here. We don't get to play the pros like that.
I mean, I played Parasite on land too. That guy's a beast.
Yeah,
Jimbola before he, got banned. I mean,
for the cheating.
I don't think he had to cheat, dude. Because whenever I played him, he was a fucking glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He did get to the league and kind of sucked.
I think one of the best players I ever played on land though was Dylan Rex. That guy is insane.
Rex.
Yeah,
that guy's nasty. Yeah, that guy's definitely nasty.
Well, I hate to cut this short, but I do got to run. I really appreciate.
Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, definitely down to do this again whenever you guys have something scheduled. I'm down to hop in, especially after the announcement. So.
Oh yeah. We're trying to pump out podcasts. That's definitely what we're trying to get on top of.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Once
we
you
appreciate
get
your time.
Yeah, once you get those announcements out, we'll get you back on and definitely go in depth a little bit, talk about it.
And anytime you want to play some EFT, just hit me up on Discord.
I got you, man. All right, boys. Well, I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you for being here. All right.
Cheeto, man. What a guy.
What a guy Cheeto was. Again, thanks, Cheeto, for coming on, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So what do you guys want? Since this is super informal now that we're not live, I feel like a weight's lifted off my shoulder.
Yeah, we can just cut out anything stupid you say, like touching on the boys. You know, we can just cut that out if you say.
Yeah, we couldn't cut that out at the time.
Talking about touching on our boys.
That was pretty rough. If you notice, when I skirted around that statement when we were talking about our team,
you didn't say let's touch on the boys. You didn't.
No, I don't know, man. That was rough business. But I guess we could.
Let's
talk about.
Yeah,
go ahead, Mark.
Cover it. I'm probably gonna. You were probably saying the same thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna cover some of the topics we already covered earlier, and then like our top flight once again, the glitch.
We could.
The partnerships.
We can cut on this.
Yeah, because we can cut and paste that. Whatever.
Yeah, we can cut on this. Yeah.
Sure. Stores coming soon for Top Flight. Some of us already have placed an order, so we get that early look. Make sure that we like and approve of the fit.
Mine.
And then that way we can stand behind the work and expect you guys to go out and rep us with some pride. So look for the store coming soon on that. Glitch, once again, LO6GG. Get your tubs, get your shakers, whatever it is, to try to support us and our trying to get to the partnership to be able to give back to you guys, our community at LO6.
Exactly. And with Glitch, I know, if you've been following our journey with them, we did hit our goal that we strived out to hit. So that's great. However, now that we did hit that small goal, I want to kind of move up and I want to be one of the top contributors for that company. You know what I mean? And basically just prove our worth to the world. I know we just did that with the land, as Cheeto was saying. He was really surprised with how we performed. And I like that feeling, right? We're kind of like the underdogs coming in, and now I want to be the best at everything we do. So keep pumping the glitch orders, using our code LO6GG. We definitely appreciate that. I don't even care if as an organization, I don't even care at this point if we make 0 cents on everything. I just want to be the best. So we do appreciate that.
I just want to say, I mean, I don't mean to sound cocky, but he said we were in a hard group. I really don't think our group was. I mean, we didn't make it look like it was a hard group.
No,
I mean, from what
it
I remember,
was
I
a
thought
pretty
we
tough
kind of
group.
smoked everybody.
Yeah,
But I
but
mean,
on
we didn't see
paper,
everything on. Yeah, we didn't see everything on stream either, though. Just it was a lot of 3-0s out of it, so it seemed like we kind of smoked everybody. Not to sound
well,
cocky, but
yeah, that's true. Well,
I mean,
for
pretty much
us,
everybody we played, we 3-0'd,
or
and
got
then
3-0.
we lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, we pretty
Yeah,
much smoked everybody we played, except we did.
we are not fans of map 4 and 5.
No. We don't want to go there. We just
No,
needed
we like to get
in and
shit
out.
done now.
Yeah,
We're
cool.
not
Yeah, that way
patient.
we can eat, take a piss. We're waiting on other
Mhm.
games. Is
Oh,
let our
yeah.
hands relax, movement cod. Wrist be hurting a little. Got to.
But yeah. So
Oh, I got one more thing. If you are wrapping it up, Tom.
no, I want to talk a little bit about Major 2 when we're done talking about what you want to talk about.
All
And
right.
I have a top 3 list for us as well to end it off on.
Okay. Well, as we're finishing up with our sponsors, there's a big sponsor that we can't forget. I Play Games. They stepped up to really support us
Yes.
in whatever we're trying to do, whether we're trying to go out and get our name out there by sponsoring events or by sending our guys there or whatever it is. I Play Games. Kevin over there has really stepped up,
Yep.
put us on his back with his little org. I say little org. They're real big in the Chicago area.
We're the little org.
We are the little org.
We're the little dogs. He's big dog.
You can find his information out at www.ipgnation.com. Go on there and see that they do a lot of stuff with gaming events in a general sense. As we're trying to be an org, not just dealing with COD, we're trying to expand with content, and we want to expand to other games. Just a universal love for the game. It's the same thing with IPG. Their universal love, and they see that in us, and they're trying to help us along. So we really appreciate Kevin over there at IPG.
Oh yeah, no, that should have been first and foremost, really.
Definitely.
When it came to sponsors, Kevin has. Mark said it. Mark hit the nail on the head. Kevin has been, he's been there through and through for us since he's come on board. So, thank you very much to Kevin at I Play Games. Again, go check out his website, show support, see what he's all about. The dude actually, he makes a lot happen in the Chicago area. So,
one of the first people to really believe in the sport too. Like put their money where their mouth is, believe in the sport.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, I mean, I guess with that being said, we could kind of get into Major 2 in the CDL, Call of Duty League. For those of you that didn't know what that meant, it's not a trucking company thing.
I got LAG winning it all.
LAG winning it all? Who are they gonna beat? Carolina?
If they don't win it all, I'm dyeing my hair purple.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was if y'all didn't watch that. Ali said that if FaZe lost against LAG, she'll dye her hair purple, and LAG
She did. She did it. She did dye her. She did dye her hair purple. I saw on Twitter.
I didn't see it. I'll have to check it out. Cool. I mean,
she did
look,
a little half
from the picture I seen, it was like a very it was like a highlight of purple, like just barely.
I mean, it's still purple. I mean,
it might have been she might have just put like a purple filter on that picture. I think. Honestly,
we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow on stream.
I haven't seen it, but I'm on Sharma's side already with this one, dude. Like, if your whole head isn't purple after that, no. But yeah,
Barney.
We have Major 2 coming up this weekend, right? Obviously, the Call of Duty scene right now is a little weird. I'm not the biggest fan of how it's kind of unfolded this year. There truly is a top 4 teams and just everybody else, it seems like. So yeah, and we'll get into certain predictions and stuff with the Major, but I have a feeling a lot of it's going to be pretty similar with where we're at right now in the CDL. But I do want to say, is there any matchups with teams that you guys really want to see in Major 2 specifically? We'll start with you, Ashton.
I think like a specific matchup that I'd want to see, like top dog wise, it doesn't even matter across the board.
Just an interesting matchup that it could be top dog, it could be bottom tier. It's just a matchup that you are looking
I think
forward
it's
to
kind of like you
potentially.
said. There's those top four teams, right? And I mean, we all want to watch those top four just kind of duke it out, and we're gonna get that in the winners because I don't think any of the other teams are gonna upset those top four by any means in the first round of winners. At least those top four are gonna play each other in the second round of winners. We're gonna get to watch two good ass matchups. I'm trying to remember how the bracket is. I think it's NYSL and FaZe on one side, and then Optic and Toronto on the top side. I think of the bracket, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at it,
I
but we're
believe
gonna get to watch
so. I'll try to
those
pull it
two.
up.
Yeah, we're gonna get to watch those four duke it out. I don't even think it matters who's playing who. Just to get to watch those four play each other is just gonna be a treat in itself. And then the winner of those get to play each other. We're gonna get some fire ass matchups out of winners at the top. I
Do
think it'd
you?
be interesting. I want to watch a player. I want to watch. I want to watch the Legion play with Geo now because they look a lot better this stage with Geo. And I kind of want to see how that translates on land because
I
we
know we
always
do.
know attach gets a piece of the pie like always.
Yeah. Well,
So
we do
I
have
mean,
our
he's gonna
resident
make his mark.
our resident Legion fan here on it.
Yeah, on it.
Big
Yeah,
time Legion fan.
big
I mean,
time.
they look. They
Big
are in
time. I was
their
supporting
first.
them when they were in France.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were Paris.
I mean, their first, the Legion's first matchup is against the Toronto Ultra, which is tough. But you are right. Optic versus Miami, Toronto versus Legion, that's the top half. And then New York versus Boston, and FaZe versus the LA Thieves on the bottom half. So there will be some pretty banger winners round two matches, or at least there should be. I mean,
Yeah,
unless you foresee New York subliners from stage one happening again,
yeah. I
where
don't think so.
they come dead last.
I think that was fluky. It was fugazi. I don't think that happens again. I think I was
Yeah.
just like bad weekend. Just vibes were low. I don't know. I just that team's too good to come top 12 back to back. If they come top 12 back to back events, you have to blow up half the team and like three-quarters of
Yeah.
the team. You only keep Hydra at that point. I feel like you just got to blow it up. You come top 12 back to back events. There's just no way.
Well, the good thing for New York is they did kill it in the the whole stage so far.
Qual.
They ended
Yeah.
6-1 in qualifiers. But
Yeah.
what about you, Sharma? Is there any teams you really want to see play?
So sitting here thinking about it, like, we know LAG beat FaZe, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like FaZe might have just like kind of, is purposely trying to get like maybe an easier bracket.
Okay.
And with Optic starting in number 1 seed, I feel like they're just gonna get an easy. They might get an easy run as well, depending on, like, I don't have the bracket. I don't have the bracket pulled up
It's
either.
possible. It looks like if FaZe wins and the subliners win, I mean that's going to be the
We're gonna
round
play.
two matchup.
Yeah,
Round two.
that would be. Which would you rather? If you're FaZe, would you rather play Optic or NYSL? I feel like you'd rather play NYSL,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, I mean,
you really don't want to play any of them too early, but like I said, it's a top four. They're gonna be in winners round two, all four of them.
the thing with Optic, and I actually have high hopes. Weirdly, I do have high hopes for Optic in this stage. I think they're one of those teams where if I think Shotzi's the X factor. If you get Shotzi of qualifying stage two, they won't lose. But if you get a shaky Shotzi like he's been on land the past couple times, well
Yeah.
then they're a human team again, and you never know if they win, if they beat
Yeah.
Miami, they're gonna have to play Toronto. I mean that's you could see them having to make a losers bracket run, and that's tough on any team, So we'll
I
see.
think the
But
good
yeah,
thing for if they do make a losers bracket is the comp is just not good down there. Like you're almost automatically back to like losers semis at least if you go straight to losers. I feel like for
it's
the top
tough.
four
But
teams.
but I will say that the MO with Optic is they for some reason sometimes they play these top teams and they beat them like pretty
Yeah, and then they
handily.
play those low tier and
And
then
then they play
like
the low tier
struggle.
teams and they struggle, right? So like, what happens if Optic has to go play Seattle? Like, to be honest, I
Yeah.
shouldn't be worried about that, but I am. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just knowing Optic, you're like, oh, here we go. What are they gonna fuck up today?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you never
yeah,
know. There could be a lower tier team that makes a run, kind of like Minnesota of stage one. I don't see them doing it in stage two. They've been pretty rough, but
they're just a
I guess
land
you just
team.
never know.
Do you
They're
do
just
you
a
think
land
we're
team.
gonna You think we're gonna see as many blowouts this go round
Yes.
I do.
as
I
we
do.
did the first major?
Yeah, there will be.
That's,
Unfortunately, I think there is going to be a lot of blowouts. Yeah.
that sucks. That sucks for a viewership wise. But hey, we'll see what happens.
I feel
Yeah.
like with the lower teams, you get like kind of closer hard points, but I feel like the gap is just there, and like S&D controls a lot of the time, especially like the hard points. The hard points are kind of like 50-50. It's either blowout or it's hella close. It's
It's
not
just
like a
been a weird
250 like
season.
200.
It's
You
just
know,
been a weird season. It's been such a top heavy league. And you know what though? It's been trending in this direction for a while. This year is it's just hit so hard where it sometimes it's tough to watch the like if it's two bottom teams playing, it's tough to watch sometimes.
it's just
Um,
it's a money thing. The top four teams are the only teams that have the money to spend to be able to like
yeah,
put these superstar rosters together. The rest are just kind of like picking up what they can and maybe has one, maybe two superstars. Even if you want to call it a superstar, they might have one superstar and a star, you know. And
yeah,
you can't consistently compete with a Phase, an Optic, a New York, a Toronto. You just can't. Like Toronto went out and pack a punch to Envoy from a sub that they already had that was nasty. Optic went out and pack a punch to Pred. Like
yeah,
you just can't compete when you're a lower team and these teams are already good and they're getting even better players the next year. Like it just you just can't do it. It's not possible. You might be able to get them every now and again, but to show up and just consistently win, it's not going to happen. It's just not
You,
going to
I,
happen.
I agree with that.
you know what I just realized?
What's up?
So as on Thursday 4:30, Optic plays the Heretics, right?
Yeah,
Plays Miami.
Mm-hmm. Vamos.
They played each other the first major.
they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just
So
the weird way the seedings. But I think wasn't it reversed in the seedings? It was Miami technically the favorite in stage one.
Yeah, because they were disgusting in qualifiers.
Yeah,
Like people are like, wait, they might make a major run, and then they just showed up because they 3-0'd Optic at the end of quals. Mary was like, holy shit,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they got there and got 3-0'd. Yeah,
they got 3-0'd and then Legion 3-0'd them.
Yeah.
yo, that's bad if you get 3-0'd by Legion.
Yo,
Hey,
Purge
yo,
Legion's
dropping
been
a
looking good. In my opinion, the
no, but
Legion is the fifth
Purge
best
dropping
team in
a
the
point.
game.
Back then, they were dropping a point. Purge was dropping a 0.5 every map. You know, I mean,
And that was bad.
he's actually been really good this stage. Like surprisingly, he's
Yeah,
actually really good.
if you look at your standings, it says Optic first, Subliner second, Phase third, Toronto fourth, Vegas is fifth, then
Yeah,
LA, Boston, Miami, Carolina, Minnesota, Los Angeles, and Seattle.
I didn't even
yeah,
realize Vegas was fifth, and I still chose them as a team I want to watch this weekend. I didn't even
yeah,
realize that. I just feel like they've been a lot better with Gio.
yeah. No, I just said Vegas. To me, they're the fifth best team in the game, and I think they're in that 5 spot alone. I like you could say like the Thieves or the Breach maybe, but I take Vegas all day long over those two teams right now, which is
I
kind of
think
a
the
shame
Breach
because I
are
had high
better.
hopes for Boston. Um, but man, they're just not putting it together so far.
Yeah, for being a slasher team, it's kind of you would expect them to be a lot better being a slasher team.
It's a weird game. I know, like obviously we're playing a lot of mostly these old maps from the original Modern Warfare 2, right? So you got like your game mode control. It just to me it just doesn't work like in the
Not
game.
those maps weren't made for hardpoint or control. We're trying to make those modes work on the map, and the maps weren't made
Exactly,
for those
and
modes.
it's
People
tough and
forget hardpoint didn't come till BO2. Like a lot of
exactly,
like the younger kids, they didn't realize that like hardpoint wasn't even in this game when it came out. Like because they've been playing COD for 6-7 years, it's always been in the game. They saw it's always been a mode, and it's like, nah, bro, that didn't come around until BO2. We were out here playing like headquarters and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
capture the flag,
Domination.
yeah, like,
capture the flag,
Bring it
man.
back, please, dude.
I would bring that over control in this. Like you look at a map, and me and Ashton have kind of I guess argued about this before. I personally think Invasion is the worst map in Call of Duty history. I hate that map. I think it
So
would play a lot better.
everybody
it
hates
wasn't the map.
personally,
So
I love playing.
the map wasn't built for a hard point. Like
Or
it,
control the automatic 5. Whoever gets to the last defense wins.
well, so the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I mean, control, dude, just
Nah, bro.
take it out.
Control and evasion's weird. We've had this conversation. It'll be all defense, and then round 5, that's the one the offense wins, bro. Charmin, am I wrong?
Well, how do you fix
mean-
that? Do you fix that by spawns? I mean,
Is it like
and controller
it's
spawns
so weird, honestly.
like don't differ that much. There's only two
Spawns,
different
yeah,
spawns.
yeah,
There's only
spawns are
two
what they
different
are.
spawns. Your team can really
Yeah.
spawn.
yeah. So I mean,
100%.
so that map is just chalked all around.
I mean,
That's every control map. Every control map, there's only 2 spawns.
Well, I'm saying though, like, is that part of the issue? Does there need to be more than 2?
The issue is, so whenever control came in BO4, those maps were made around control. Like you could tell they were made around competitive.
Hell
The
yeah.
map
well, with
in BO4.
with them bringing in,
That's why control was such a good mode, and people are like, holy shit, this mode's like god tier. And then the next developer made a game and just thought that they could just throw control on any map. And then we've kind of been in that endless cycle of just throwing control on any map.
Yeah.
And
What
doesn't work.
was the mode that you had to like take the robot and move them?
safeguard.
Was that?
Safeguard?
That was
Oh
never.
my God.
This is faded. This is
Yeah.
No,
faded.
I know it
Let me
wasn't.
hear this.
Well,
but
no.
you know,
So
that
I
was-
think I remember pros actually saying that like they tried it and it wasn't bad, but that was like it came out with like BO3, right? And BO3
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
BO3, yeah. So that was when they had uplink, and uplink was
Yeah.
just took over, just took over the other game mode.
yeah.
I love that. I love that game mode.
Hardpoint, search, uplink, and CTF.
We need, what we need to do? We need to go kind of like the direction Halo went. Like from watching Halo this weekend, where there's like 5 different game modes, and they can veto out and like pick based on
Yeah,
modes
where
and
you have a.
maps. Like they might play 3 modes, they may play 5 modes.
Well, I
You
think
don't fucking know.
the issue is just the lack of game modes that they put in now. Like,
Yeah, that's cool. They be gatekeeping.
yeah, because I mean, it was literally like they introduced controlled in BO4. They didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think they had capture the flag in BO4 at all. Like they completely.
I'm trying to remember.
Not
The
like
I
last
don't
game
think
they
they
actually played
It-
CTF in was Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. Which is weird.
They switched it for
Yeah.
uplink,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well,
But-
yeah, because Uplink wasn't a new mode till the next year, right? No, Uplink wasn't.
No,
AW.
uplink was AW. They just switched
Yeah.
it after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. That's right. I can't remember. I'm young. I'm not old like you.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll hear what we have to say with who we think, blindly, who we think is gonna win Major 2. If we had to, this is on record here, guys. This is on record, brother. Who?
Okay, brother.
We'll start with the Vegas Legion fan, Mark. Mark, who would you have winning Major 2 if you had to choose right now?
I'm gonna look at this bracket.
Legion's going to the final for sure.
Okay.
Legion's going to the final.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Go bet $1 million on it.
Let's see. I mean, they got a hard pull with Toronto first round, but if they can get past them, I mean, I think maybe Miami beats out Optic just because, and now they just have to go through Miami. Actually, I mean, Miami. Think about it. Miami's road is literally going to be the same path. They beat Optic, and if Legion beats Toronto, and they have to play Legion again, I don't know. I just got to pull from my Legion. Who are they going to go against? I don't know, man. I'll just have to pull from my Legion.
I'm happy that someone picked the Vegas Legion here. I am happy about it. You know what? I actually, as an Optic fan, I hope you're right, dude. I would love to see the Legion win. But go ahead. We'll go with Sharma next. Sharma, who are you predicting to win Major 2?
Honestly,
Please say something for Gage. Please say something for Gage.
Carolina.
no. I think
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
no. I think Toronto's gonna take a 2-beat.
Okay.
I don't think it happens.
Go ahead, Ashen. Who's taking it?
I think Ultra come in, and I think they finish top 6. I don't even think they make top 4. I think they get upset in the losers bracket. I think
Okay.
so. I think that's my hot take. I think they come in and they finish top 6. I don't even think they make top 4. I think in the finals, who do I even think's in the finals here? Because FaZe or Sublime is going to get knocked down to the limb brag. I think Optic makes the finals, but I think they lose to either Subliners or FaZe. But I think they do make finals.
Okay.
I just don't know who makes grand finals between Subliners and FaZe. That's tough. I'm gonna just go with the boys, man. I gotta go with FaZe. You can't count them out of being top 2. You just can't. Every major, they're almost a lock for top 2. It's not often they're not top 2. I feel like if you're putting money on it, you just gotta put them in the grand final. You just have to.
So
That's just your best bet every given major.
I took a different standpoint. I think, well, again, as I'm an Optic fan, so I'm gonna say Optic, but I just want to let everybody know that I never say Optic. So
yeah, he doesn't. He's pretty truthful about Optic.
I do think this is as good of a chance as ever for Optic to win a major. They're pretty hot right now, so I'm gonna go with Optic. I say they're gonna beat Toronto in the final, which would mean that they beat them. I think they beat them in the first or in winners bracket 2, and then I think Toronto makes their run and Optic beats them in the final as well. What I will say is I kind of agree with what Ashton said to an extent. I think one of the top 4 teams is bound to fall and not be a top 4 team at the end.
Yeah.
What I did here was, for some reason, I believe that New York's going to have a big bounce back, so I did pick FaZe to be the quote-unquote bust of the 4. But it could easily go the other way, and I probably am wrong. It probably will be FaZe that prevails, but I do think, I think New York's pretty good right now too. So, that's my pick. I'm picking Optic. Finally.
Let me ask you this, right? Since we're kind of on the same page about a top 4 team not making top 4,
yeah.
Who do we think that team falls to like be gate kept out of top 4? Because we've already said that there's a big, tier between top 4 and the rest.
I think that it's gonna be New York.
Okay.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't make top 4.
Yeah.
But
I could totally see that.
Obviously, there has to be a team that comes in that makes top 4. That's not a top 4 team. So
I
who's
think
that
it's
team
one of
gonna
two.
be?
I think it's one of two. I think number 1 it could be Vegas.
Legion, yeah. Get the fuck
That's
out! What are you talking about?
And number 2, I think with the experience on Boston, I think Slasher and Priestess could make a run too.
That's where my mind was too. Was Boston? That was the only other team I was thinking was Boston. Just Slasher and Priest on land. I was just with Snoopy. Snoopy's disgusting. I don't give a fuck. Snoopy's disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
kid.
agree. And he should have a chip on his shoulder too, because people are saying he's underperforming this season. So I think this could be a statement event for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I hope we get good matches. I hope that we don't get all the 3-0s that we're kind of thinking we're going to get in the beginning. I just hope we see some good Call of Duty this weekend. That's really all I care about. And then hopefully the CDL folds next year and we could have real tournaments.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Brought to you by Premier.
The Premier circuit. Yep, that's where it's going to run through.
That's right. Shouts out to Cheeto and the gang over there.
I've already I got the receipts on Twitter already. I already called Premier Circuit being the next like CWL type bullshit that comes.
Well,
The
CWL. I'll make a statement. I think the CWL was by far the best thing Call of Duty could have ever done. Like if we still had the CWL, oh man, we'd be talking about Call of Duty so different.
Yeah, this team would be totally different, and teams would not be as stacked as they are. I think Simp and Abizi would still be together regardless. I think that duo is just pretty much stuck together until they have like a Scump Crim 6 fallout eventually. That duo is just like stuck together at this point. You can't not team together. Yeah. There's just no world unless one guy gets too jealous, which would probably be Abizi. But I think whenever you watch the interviews, Simp is always like, man, it's Abizi. It's Abizi. Like he's always hyping Abizi. Like he doesn't even want the attention. So I don't think they'll ever have that dynamic problem, at least right now, it looks like. Because even Simp's like, bro, Abizi should be MVP. Like, as long as Simp can stay level headed, they'll be okay. But if Simp ever gets big headed, I think that's when that duo has problems.
I think they keep each other in check, mainly because like take last year for example. I think Abizi was clearly the better of the two.
Oh
Right.
yeah, no, he was.
So
Yeah, he definitely was.
it's not like he's living in Sim's shadow. He is at any given time just as good or better
Oh,
than Sim. You know what I mean?
easily,
So
easily.
they'll go down when they're all done. They'll go down as the best duo in the history of the game. That's just how it is.
Yeah, especially when you look back at just the placings and money they won together. It's just not
Yeah,
even gonna be. I know you're on. Crim Six and Scum did it whenever there was way more teams, but there was also a lot of teams that weren't good that they were playing too, just to get to like that top 16 area.
that's true.
Yeah,
I
it
will.
was bigger tournaments, but we're talking about the 48 best in the world only competing in this league. You know,
Yeah,
and
quote
not and the
unquote
talent is
best.
not spread. Yeah, the talent is not spread out like how it is like back in the day. You'd have teams. It was like just one guy on the team was nasty and carried them to like
Yeah,
top 24. It's way more hyper focused across teams now. That like
yeah. I mean,
it's a
that's
different world.
definitely true, but I will say I wanted to say this a little bit earlier, and Sharma, you could correct me if I'm wrong here because you are our COD coach slash analyst. But I do think in back in the day it was a lot easier for the amateur players to get noticed because there was
Yeah.
just so many teams that were able.
There were
I used to
there
watch
were so
tournaments
well
where
there were so many teams, and it was like, I mean, it was open bracket, or like open
You
pools.
showed up
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was open pools and stuff, and then it was like as long as you made it out of pool play, you know, you were
it seemed
you were
like
guaranteed to be like on stream or whatever, facing some decent, like
yeah, and it
pretty
seemed like
decent
whenever
teams.
a player did well, like an unknown player did well, he'd be getting picked up
That,
by
and it was just like, so I
someone.
mean, like, not only like easier for the players and stuff, but it was just good for the whole AMP scene in general.
yeah.
Because then, I mean, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like back in like BO4 or whatever, it was like like this AM Spaniard team who's coming in, and who, like, I think they knocked out fuck, the team. It was Mind Freak was the AM team. But
Mhm.
I think they ended up
Oh,
knocking out like
wow.
Splice or something. I think it was, and then it was just like a whole like what the fuck, like, who are these guys and stuff, and it's just, it's an amazing thing for the MC. That's all it is.
Show up,
Yeah,
show out. Next thing you
Yeah.
know, you're a big dog.
Yeah.
Now you
that's
got to
true.
go play on these lands and just hope that eventually somebody catches you on a stream or somebody that's like mid tier am challenger scene. Like
Dude,
you
yeah.
team with
Now, I
them and
mean,
hopefully come like top 16 maybe. And it's like
it's a lot of
it's a
it.
lot of things got to go
It
right
it,
for you to
it,
get
it
noticed
used to
now.
be it used to be basically like your one main thing to show out was going to the events. Like getting a team
Yeah,
pass and going to those events. Now it's like you got to play these online cups, for like seeding points and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much, and it's just like
Hey,
it, it,
I just want to
it's
say,
kind of the same
like we're
system,
talking
but
about the seeding.
but it's not, and it's just it's fugazi. It's,
Yeah,
it,
like our guys, like we said, they just went to Atlanta and placed top six. These guys are struggling to place top 64 in challengers right now. Like, because they're having to play AM teams in the first or second round that are like top 16 teams right off the
yeah,
bat.
hmm
And to think that we're going to consistently win that is just wild. Like, yeah, you're hoping that. I mean, we're what, 5 cups in now? We missed 1 cup, I think, right? At the lane event, or no? No. There wasn't a cup that
No.
weekend. But you're playing those guys. Like we played Boston this last weekend, Boston Academy in the second round.
Yep.
Like, can we compete? Kind of, yeah. We played a close map 2 and 3, but I mean, it's kind of being gate kept from getting points for better seeding to not play them that early in the tournament. You
yeah,
don't want to play phase round 1 or round 2. You know, you got to play them a little bit later. At least get some points first.
hmm
And it's just it's tough because that's who they're playing in the second round of these tournaments, and it's like we just got to get that one weekend where we beat one of them, and then we don't have to play them like that. But it's a matter of getting that weekend where we do beat them is the tough part.
Yeah.
no, that's true. But we'll see. I mean, the scene's gonna be changing soon. We could pretty much guarantee that.
Yeah.
So I guess with that being said, we all locked in our picks for the major. The last thing I want to do here quickly is a little top 3 list here. We've been doing top 5s, top 4s, whatever. Today's a top 3,
You're
and it's
top
gonna
of
be
my list.
a thank you, and it's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna do the top 3 Call of Duty assault rifles of all time, right off the top too. So I guarantee you,
Shit.
there will be guns that are forgotten in this list, and we're gonna get pretty much crucified for that. So
Top 3 assault rifles across all CODs, like competitive or just like fun to use? Competitive, right? That's what we're talking
yeah,
about.
we'll do competitive. Yeah, we'll do competitive,
Like,
and
top
then
only?
Competitive only.
you know what? No, let's just do in
Oh,
general. Let's do in general, and
you're fucking
I'm
me here.
going to say that we're going to put Sharma first on this list.
All right,
So you can
mine
get
is from
down.
mine's from the competitive side. It's gonna be the K bar from IW. The
Ooh.
the
See, now that's a weapon I would have forgot.
the Black Ops 2
Okay.
M8 A1.
Whoa, hold on, one by one,
The Black Ops.
because no, look, we'll do
East
Snake
first,
first,
give
Oh
me number
oh
one.
oh okay.
Fuck.
but
Wait
secondly we'll do
Were we starting at 3 or 1?
one.
Oh, or like our number 1 top choice?
Yeah, I mean, should it be in order in the top 3, or are we just gonna do like
Or we just naming shit.
the top 3? I didn't really plan this. We can start. I mean, we should start from 1 now because Sharma had a definitive K bar number 1.
Okay, well no. I was just
Bro.
no. That's not my number 1. No.
Okay, so what number would it be?
It would be the Black Ops 2 M8 A1.
Why are you taking my answer, dude?
All right, so that's your 1. Would your K
Where I
bar be
started,
2?
dude. Nah, it'd be number 3.
3. All right, so let's just go down the list. Sharma, we have your number 1. We have your number 3. What's your number 2?
Bro.
The World War II STG.
World War II STG is kind of insane.
And your M8's from BO2?
Yep.
Okay, Mark, give me your top 3, man.
What was it? Was it the JAC or something way back in the day? Does that sound right? Or was it the KAC?
Oh man, you might be on your own here.
Yeah, I'm on my own, man. I'm at the ACR.
Oh, well, which one?
From
The original one or the one we're using now?
the original one, like the original
The
Modern
MW2?
Warfare. Yeah.
Well, MW2 had one also.
The
The
MW2.
original.
That was a beast gun back in the day.
What number would that be for you?
You know, are we Obsidian Steed? That's a assault rifle, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna pick
Yeah.
mine.
He's going. Yeah, I know Tom's gonna go for that, right? But,
Oh, I'm not. I wasn't gonna go variant. I was just gonna go.
I was gonna go variant because you know why? All right, so I'll go with that one. Then I'll do a throwback to the ACR, and then actually a fun gun to use was that 4-round burst, which was the M8, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's an M8.
Yeah, the M8 4-round burst, man. That was actually the first thing that came to my head. So as soon as he's like, I was like, it's an M8 something. And
I'm pretty sure he took the M8 off all of our lists, maybe.
yeah.
I'm purposely not putting the M8 on my list now.
I'm not. I wasn't either. I wasn't. I'm more of an
it was
automatic guy.
It was a fun gun to use though when you had the trigger discipline.
The trigger discipline, dude, and
I'm
like
not
and
putting
you knew how to aim high. No, dude, you could just one burst people all day. Especially if you like was good with the recoil control with it, you know.
If you were good. See, I wasn't good, so I played
We know,
COD
we
for,
know.
for 15 years of my life, and I'm still not good.
We know. Don't worry.
Don't worry, boys. I'm
Dude,
just here.
I have so many guns in my head that's like, fuck, how do I narrow this down to a top 3?
Well, I'll give you a second. I'll do mine quick because I already have mine written down. My number 1 is the Bal 27 from AW. Specifically, hot take. Specifically, the Inferno. I liked more than the Obsidian Steed, but that's just because I'm horrible. Number 2,
Ooh.
I have the ACR from MW2, and
Y'all bugging.
I know, and I
Special
actually
place.
I call this the on it spec when you put the
boyfriend finder.
Yeah, the heat sensor on there.
Yes.
And then lastly, I have a Infinite Warfare weapon too, but it's the MV4.
Oh wait,
I did.
Is that
Okay,
the?
I got my list for totally different, for sure.
I remember
Okay,
that one.
let's hear yours.
Well, okay, I just want to start with I was gonna put the ACR, but I was gonna put the MW3 one. Y'all are tripping with the MW2 one. MW3 one was superior to the MW2 one first off.
I don't think it was superior. MW3 is a
Nah,
better
nah,
game.
nah.
Hot take.
Yeah. MW3 ACR sounded better and was better. So I don't know what we're talking about. That's fucking faded. But okay. Top three. So I had a couple in my head. The AK-47 from Black Ops 1 with a suppressor on it is just like iconic. Or the Galil, either one. Oh my god, there's so many guns. I'm gonna go with the AK-47.
Dude, the FAMAS though. Oh,
The FAMAS too, bro. That game had like 4 assault rifles.
yo,
Just like the
dude, we should do
Commando,
a
like
BO1 throwback,
there's so
man.
many. Yeah, there's so many iconic assault rifles in BO1. It's not even funny.
They were also
But
good.
it's just something about that AK-47.
Got me rethinking
Man,
my
dude, there's
list now.
so many guns. Yeah, dude, there's so many guns
Fuck.
in BO1, bro.
It's tough.
The BO1 guns are just, you got the Commando, the Galil, the FAMAS, the AK-47, the G11. Like, there's so many guns in that game.
I want to play Black Ops 1, dude.
I kind of want to put the Remington from Ghost. I remember just using that gun all the time and just like, I love that shit. Ghost is not a great game, but that gun was so much fun to use.
I think Ghost has aged well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's aged well, but at the time it was ass.
Good S&D game.
Yes.
I said Ghost put out the best game mode right at the end of their run.
What mode are you talking about?
That was the 3v3, like capture the flag. Remember, you'd send like 2 guys off to one flag, one guy would have went off to the other flag, and as long as you capped the flag, your guy came back alive.
Oh yeah, holy crap! I forgot.
That was like the game mode that no one ever knew about, but it was actually pretty fun to play because you could just have the 2 guys go out, trade the kill, get the info of where they were going, while the other guy is holding back, starts to get the cap on it, and then you bring the team back and then make an assault play from there.
Old people.
I remember. I didn't play much of Ghost. I just remember I would sometimes log on and see you and Solo playing. But I was like, man.
I have a Facebook video that came up the other day. It was like, I can't remember how long ago it said it was, but it was Solo and I think Candy Vance was in the lobby, and it was like somebody got a nuke, and it destroyed the map.
The strike? Yeah, the strike.
But you still played, and it was just a hot fucking mess of stuff.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
talking about. Is that a chem
it's
strike?
The little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was the little map.
The one with the hot dog vendor?
The hot dog. Yeah. Yep. The hot dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strike zone.
Strike sometime. Strike zone, yeah.
Strike zone. There you go.
I think for my third assault rifle. Oh man, this is tough. There's a couple, man. There's a couple. There's a lot of good guns in COD history for assault rifles. I think I might have to go with the Maddox, man. I love the Maddox. Might have to go with the Maddox. Like, if we're talking funny use, not just comp side, the Maddox is just like crack aiming, bro. Like, and BO4 is when I got back into COD after like a 3-year break.
I was a heavy Man of War user in BO4. That gun. I like that gun.
Wait, Man of War, that was BO3, no?
They had one in Black Ops 4 as well.
Oh, they did? I don't even remember that.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I'm getting my Black Ops confused anyway.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. Yeah.
What did I use in BO4? Did I use the Maddox?
ICR?
I was gonna say the ICR was. I mean, I love using the ICR too.
The ICR, you just stood still and shot. You didn't even have to do nothing, bro. L2, R2, and the thing didn't move.
That's why it was fun.
And then the Man of War BO3. Yeah, you're right. Ban and protect.
Ban and protect. Now that's something we should bring back. I'm not gonna lie. That's something we should bring back. ban and protect, we would get different metas every game, and you'd have to be better with them with more than
It'd
2
be
guns.
versatile. Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was just banning like 4 guns, like it only had or like 4 things. It doesn't even have to be that major. Just ban and protect.
Like attachments.
Yeah, you can
That'd
do it.
be
Well,
weird.
I think it's tough with attachments now because we have 5 attachments on guns. So like, does
Yeah.
one attachment really make that big of a difference?
Honestly, I
don't
think
think
it
so.
should go back to a pick 10 system.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah, we all know that. But if we're gonna have something in place that's not pick 10, but also able to give us different metas, it's gonna be ban protect.
Yeah.
I agree. I
It,
definitely agree.
it's
It kept things fun.
yeah. Every single time that you watch the match, they were using different guns, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you kind of had to think about it, right? 'Cause it's like, okay, we're really nasty with this gun, but they are too. Is our guy better or worse? Should we protect it, or should we just ban it and just call it a washout for whatever gun we have to use instead? It was or if you had first pick and that their AR was bad and they were gonna ban the M8 on you, you could just protect it, or whatever.
That was like teams going against formal, just banning the fucking M8 immediately.
Yeah, because his aim was just so god tier. You didn't want to face him with the M8. He's just gonna one burst you every time. You take your chances against the man of war.
So I guess I mean that concludes everything that I have written down for the notes. Unless y'all have anything else.
Can I offer something for next podcast that we can do our top 10 on?
Yeah.
Should I
Or
stop
top
talking?
or top 5?
Okay.
Top
Let me
5?
write it down.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Are we gonna stop recording or should I
No,
go
no,
for
no,
it?
you're good. You're good.
We cut comments. Okay.
In HUD, HUD system, like scoreboard system, like what actually, if y'all can recall that stuff. Like I loved seeing
I don't
the
think I
ghost,
can.
like looking at that video and looking at how the names were put out and the symbol and
I hated the ghost one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
just
no,
Ooh, I got
I'm
a
just
good
saying,
one.
like to
I got a
see that
good
come
one.
up, like with I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I love hearing
I
the
like that.
old classic modern, like Call of Duty 4, where it's like, and you see like you know what I'm saying? You know what
I
I'm saying?
understand. Hey, don't give away too much now.
Okay.
I got a good one. I got a good one. We could do like top 5 prestige emblems from back in the day.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
That's a good one, bro. I just thought about that because there's been some sick ass prestige emblems in the past.
Well,
That honestly upsets me that we don't have prestige, a real prestige system anymore.
if this gets into the podcast and you guys actually made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave the comment down there of what your top 3 is on those subjects or whatever, and we'll kind of compare it to we'll bring it into the podcast, let you know what we think, see what you guys think.
Give us your
Hoppers
top
on
3
Dewey
and
cut calming this.
yeah, give us your top 3 and also give us suggestions on what y'all want to see in the future for our top 3, 5, whatever, or whatever top list you want to do. Write it down. We'll definitely make it happen. We enjoy these things. It's just fun.
Everything except for Taylor Swift songs.
No, we'll do top 5.
I got top 5 on that.
Taylor Swift.
I might only know 5, but that's my top.
Yo, we started watching her concert today. I was like, okay. I watched 5
Who's
songs. The wife and I.
Don't roll me into that.
But, sorry, not us, the team.
All right, man. Well, I guess.
Well, thank you for viewing. I'll close it out. I know Tom opened it up. Sorry about the technical difficulties. If you did see the start of this, hopefully we've edited this where it's not too much of a drag. Hopefully, you were here for the Cheeto. That might be broken up into a different podcast or an alternate in its own right. Just give us some feedback, please. I'm good. You guys?
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yep.
Until next time, guys. Episode 4 coming soon.
Lock in.